Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are live with Is Your Six Covered? How's it going, everybody? Look at old Elmo's out there. That's not nice, Mr. Ray. Chris Smith, William Nah, how you guys doing today? So, from the tripping over cords over here, from what appears to be the name of this video / chat, says, "Great day, I met a true hero today." Now, he might jump on here. He'll be watching maybe a little bit. I invited him on, but he's with the family, so I think he's just gonna hang out with the family and watch a little bit. But I had a chance to meet a great man with the sense of, you guys see him on here every once in a while, +5. So being that he lives in California, and being that I'm in California, and he actually wasn't too far away. I think he was an hour and a half away. Got to hang out with him for a few hours. Very enjoyable. It was pretty cool. What's up, Jackson? 45 Auto, Chris Smith, Alaska 1 Andy, and Car King. Creeping me out. Elmo's creeping him out here. I'm not coming on, Rick. Yeah, and Bald and Curious. I've met Bald and Curious. Quite a few other people in here, but no, wanted a quick shout out to +5. Hopefully he jumps on here in a little bit. You guys can see his logo and get over and check out his channel, and hopefully you guys subscribe. But it was fun. We had a good time. Had a chance to eat lunch together, and it was pretty cool. What's up, Don Curtis in Ramsey Country? Ramsey Country, we got to get you on here, buddy. We gotta talk shop when it comes to long range stuff. So you should text me your email address if you're interested, and I'll put you up here on the join the chat. Be fun to learn from someone that's got a lot more knowledge in what we're gonna attempt to do here in a few more days. So it'll be kind of cool, but it should be fun. But I figured I'd show up, see if you guys show up as well. What's up, John? Live for a while. John Parson, Chris Smith, and it'd be kind of cool to just chat, have some fun, see how you guys are doing. They've been milking this whole fireworks show, President Trump thing. It's been hours and hours, and it's finally getting there. I'm assuming they won't shoot off the fireworks till it gets dark, because it would kind of make no sense if he didn't. And let's see here, what do we got? People texting me. All right, so I'm gonna work. Okay, copy that. The work culture, the woke culture. Oh, the woke culture, Kirkane. It was actually very interesting. The link that I had put, and I don't want to get too dark in the weeds on this stuff, but I'll give you a little bit of something that I learned while watching this series. Was there was actually one video that was not in the list. It had been pulled many times, and you can see some stuff where they have pulled that video down quite a bit. And that is video number 5. And one of the guys at the station did a little research and actually found video 5 of that series. And that one is probably the most evil of them all. I'll leave it at that. It's horrific, the stuff with the child stuff. So if you guys did get a chance to see that series, there's actually a video. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there is a missing video, and if you get a chance, try to look up video number 5. And that one's really, it's almost not even fun to watch, because, well, it's not fun to watch. Just because of the information that's out there, but it's pretty gross. Let's see. Let me answer some questions here. How are you doing? Let's see. 60th anniversary 45. That's freaking awesome, man. It's hard to find that nowadays. Ramsey Country is the YouTube channel. Check out Chris Smith. Black Sheepdog says he's bored too. I hear you. Yeah, I figured I'd have some fun. See if anybody's going to show up. And heck, there's 29 people watching, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Have a superb evening. there on the other side of the world. You too, Robert. Get some. What is this crap? All right, so let's see here. Chris Smith. I watched his channel, Conservative Number. Worst part is I got to leave this on so I can hear calls. All right, I'm going to put it on vibrate and listen out really good. All right, Conservative Cyber says, I watched part 1 the other day. One thing we've always known is that there are powerful dark forces working behind the scenes. Yeah, and a lot of that's coming out. And if you actually got through the whole thing, at the end of that thing, it actually talks about a lot of stuff that's going to be breaking and coming out. And you're obviously seeing it on the news. There's a certain individual that I hope makes it without getting suicided, and hopefully makes it to actual court. So that would be nice. Yeah, live for wild. It is sick. It's unfortunate. And the worst part is, man, it's just, I don't know. It's barbaric, basically. Bad Billy, happy 4th, buddy. Everyone be sure to hit the thumbs up. Ramsey Country says, I'm offended by everything. It's time to change it all. Pistol Pete, yeah, I hear you. I'm offended by the designated hitter. Mossy Nut, what's going on? The yeah, it's kind of a weird deal, because when it plays in order and you just watch it and it starts the next one and the next one, you don't realize that there is the 5th one. And when we were playing it, we actually played it at the station. The whole crew was watching it. We're all watching it, and each time, because it wasn't set up the same way, one of the guys would go up there, and we noticed that it was the 5th one was missing. So that was the one I missed, and I was like, damn, now I know why that one got pulled down. It's got a lot to do with the Clintons. The Clintons are in there a lot. So remember when Panama Papers were discovered and it was proven that rich people all over the world were hiding money, and the only thing that happened was the reporter was killed? What are you talking about? Doug B. So there's a video. It was a chat like this, just having fun talking, but the point of the chat was to inform people if they wanted to know, and I called it have you taken the red pill or something like that. And go back to that one, look for the description below, and there's a series of, basically it's a documentary on a lot of stuff that you may or may not know about. But for those that didn't know, once you watch it, you're you know. And then you're like, man, did I really want to know this? But well, time to go back to work. Jackson, back to work with you, my buddy. Thanks for showing up for a little bit. Whole neighborhood down the street was evicted. Wow, Adamas, give us some more info on that. What's going on? Sergeant Devil Dog, what's up, senor? Yeah, it's a happy 4th to you, my friend. The I don't know, there's a lot of stuff. Missing 411. Yeah, +5. So there's +5. He was the gentleman I was talking about. Had a chance to meet today, and definitely go check out his channel when you get a chance. But he was talking about this thing called Missing 411, and it talks about something completely different than what we were just talking about. But that's what it's called, Missing 411. This is a little more about being out in the woods, and a lot of, bodies been found and all sorts of stuff, and blah, blah, blah. I want to know, JFK. Yeah. I watched a movie one time, and at the end of the movie, I could not tell if it was real or fake, but there was some gentleman that talks about all the stuff that he did and who he worked for and all this stuff and where he hid stuff and all this stuff. I can't remember the name of the movie, but at the end of it, I was going, this seems more real than what we've been told. So the bullet did it. Texas bullet. Yeah, exactly. The bullet did it. What's funny about JFK, though, not about JFK, but the thing we just talked about basically the red pill stuff, they actually talk about JFK Jr. at the end of that video. And I was like, you know what? That is a high probability after they show some video footage of different like election events, and there's some pretty crazy stuff on there. Now, a lot of you guys are going, what the hell is he talking about, and why is he talking in this code word shit? I totally understand, because it wouldn't make any sense to me if I was just listening to this for the first time. So you'll need to go back to that thing. It's basically pretty evil. Did you decide on an action? Well, here's the answer to that one, Brian. Kenny, I kind of told Kenny on the chat yesterday, like, hey, if they're not going to do it, go ahead and order that one. So I think if he doesn't get it in a couple days, maybe Monday or something, and I don't know how he's going to be able to get the money back from Curtis, but yeah, I would be willing to go to Terminus. Yeah, at this point, I still want a 60 degree though. No Ramsey country. No. I want 60 degree. Does Bighorn make a 60 degree? The TL3. I don't. Tell me what's going on. Tell me if they have one. Maybe I'll do it on the next rifle build. I'm guessing it's because they couldn't pay bills, but full squad was out there. Yeah, the Terminus is 60, yes. Yeah, and that's the reason why I was looking at that one. By the way, I'm posting the video of the 1,000-plus-year-old oak tree you took of us later tonight. That's cool. The just don't put that one video with me in my uniform on there. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I brought a +5 over to a really cool historical place. It's a 1,000-plus-year-old oak tree, which is quite amazing, and he actually enjoyed it, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I was showing him around a little bit, around the station and some of the buildings and that kind of stuff. Bighorn TL3 is after the Tika. Oh, Don Curtis is asking a question. No 60. Yeah, see, that's the reason why I didn't even look at those guys. Ramsey country. I'm posting the one you took. Yeah, copy that. Let's see. Did you get a Tika tattoo today? I did. I got a Tika tattoo today. In invisible ink. I'm not afraid to get tattoos. I got tattoos, but no, I didn't get a Tika on my arm. Let's see. Stick with the Curtis 60. I sliced my thumb open on the scope cap on the 90s today. See? Exactly. We had some great conversations. I would assume, I don't know. I'm just going to assume that I can't say +5's real name because, I don't want to mess up his thing, but his ninja-ness. But we talked a lot about bolts and 60 degree, 90 degree, extended 90s, so it's away from the scope. That was one of the things I did not like. The biggest thing I did not like was when you're racking the bolt back, it was hitting my hat, and about 99.9% of the time I have a hat on. But the other part was it's really close to the scope, and I don't want to deal with that. There's no point. There's no point, in my opinion, but who knows? Let's see. Yeah, why do PRS guys mostly shoot 90 degree? That is a great question. I know there's not the majority out there, but there is quite a group that does shoot the 60 degree. And is it faster one way or the other? It probably is. Honestly, I think if you learn to be better at getting on the target on a bag and getting stable, then if your bolt action is maybe, let's just come up with some stupid numbers. Say it takes 1 second, which is, I'm just making an easy number, for a 90 degree. Say it takes 1.1 0 5 seconds with the 60 degree, which should be the other way around, depending on things. I don't really see that being a big deal. I think most people can get through the stage, unless it's just really tough stuff or really long or bad position, or what they have as an object's like really hard to get stable on. But I don't see that being a big deal. I just don't want it to hit my hat. I don't want to mess with it. And Ray, he's like, man, just get over the whole 60 degree thing. And I'm like, if I'm going to build a rifle, I want to spend the money. The actions are the same for the most part. I've already shot the 90 degree ones and did not care for them. Why not buy something that I like, that's I'm used to? Yeah, I'm Texas Bullet. I'm watching it right now on Fox News. Well, right now there's a lady on there, but yeah, I'm kind of looking up there once in a while. Let's see. Is next week PRS match a Vortex sponsored event? It is Hornady. It is Sandtac Tactical, which is also connected with, I think it's some company that makes triggers, and I can't remember who it is. CMC? But there's quite a few sponsors, but I think the biggest one is Hornady, because it's the Hornady Precision Rifle Challenge or something they're calling it. Yeah, see, Mac Eve, I don't want my thumb all sliced up. Why do you PR Scott? Yeah, so the answer to that, Chris Smith, I don't know. I know it's supposed to be, it's like, when I say faster, I mean like, because the bolt has to come all the way up to 90 and it's only got 2 lugs, might be I don't know if we use the word quicker, easier, not as much effort is needed to bring the lever up and back. But I don't know. I think I can overcome a poor little bolt. Fell asleep on a live chat last night and accidentally blocked you, Rick. Sorry. What the hell? Well, thanks for blocking me, Eric. That was nice of you. Let's see. Do you know why? Oh, yeah, you're asking too. No, I don't. I'm completely new to this. Just to guess, but only like 20% or less of actions are 60 degree. The AIs are 60, yeah. What's up, Don Bond? Doug B? That makes sense. Also +5. Let's see. Bolt rifles use 90 degree 4-lug action. Oh, the Seekins, yeah. Brian Mark says because of better, more reliable camming and extraction of cases. What's up, Otter? How you doing? You snuck in here like a little ninja. I didn't even see you. What's up with Damas? Yeah, so we'll see. In worst case scenario is I hate the action and I switch it. I mean, you know what I mean? I end up getting next time I just really like the 60 degree, which the Teak is, I believe, 70 degrees. So we'll see how it does. Maybe with all the, DLC coatings and all the other stuff they got out now, the thing's smooth as butter, and I don't have to worry about being close to the scope and all that kind of stuff. But we'll see. Who knows? Ray might be like, I told you so. But that'll be just call it a learning experience. Arc has a 62, Doug B says. Nice. Yeah, less pressure and more mechanical advantage. That I have heard. Killing is killing. Comma boy. 45 auto. My English major teacher over there, Mr. 45 auto. And he's perfectly right. That's the one. Well, that's one of many things that I struggle at is proper grammar. What hero did you meet? Black Sheep Sheepdog Tony G. I met +5. He's actually in the comments section right there. He was he's an awesome dude. He is an awesome dude. He fought for our freedoms that we have, and I'll leave it at that. And if he wants to chime in, and he has done a little bit of chiming in on his videos, but the man is a hero for sure. Let's see. Yeah, it was fun. He actually came down, Black Sheepdog. We had lunch, cruised around, and checked things out. It was fun. Hung out and had conversations. It was pretty cool. So let's see what we can talk about. Let's pick some topics, guys. What do you want to talk about? There you go, Chris Smith. Thanks for your service, +5. Yes, sir. Thank you for your service. How do you think they broke up the unity of the people? I think it's a divide and conquer mission. At the end of the day, if I get going on that conversation, I'll go into conspiracy mode stuff, and I don't want to do that. Anything, I'm here until 7 a.m. LOL. Kentucky Blix has got a custom engraved Desert Eagle. Oh, what happened? Eagle, and it has a misspelling on it. It says Scott's hand cannon instead of Scott's hand cannon. Hands cannon. Yeah, it's amazing. Like +5 is actually a tattoo artist as well, or that's what he does now. And those are the things. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen tattoos that were spelt wrong, or a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, but I've heard of like a lady will come in there or a guy will come in there and he'll want something like in Japanese or something, and he or she doesn't know the spelling of it. And if you were to get like an evil tattooist, or maybe someone that thinks the word's spelled a certain way, and then all of a sudden they basically write something on your arm that's not what it's supposed to say, like that would completely suck. Brian Marks, are you thinking of shooting the 6mm? Well, the rifle that's being built right now is a 6mm Creedmoor. It is not an ARC. I'm gonna wait for Ray, see how his does. His second barrel is supposed to be the 6mm ARC, I believe, along with that. What is it? 223 AI chambered. So, and that one is actually, looks like it's really close and should be coming to X-Ring pretty soon. I think Kenny's got a few more things he wants to mess with. What's the top 3 guns for guys wanting to get into long range? I'm really wanting to get a new rifle after watching you and X. Depends how crazy down the rabbit hole you want to go. That Ruger RPR, the Remington one, the Tika. There's a bunch of like right off the shelf kind of rifles. These guys out here in the comment sections, hopefully they chime in, because there's a vast knowledge of information out there. I know Ramsey Country's got a ton of different rifles, and he shoots basically what we're going to try to shoot. See how I said what we're going to try to shoot? We'll see how that turns out. But he does that type of shooting. So, he has, sounds like a lot of the stuff is he's building. So it's kind of custom action stuff with the bighorn actions and that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I thoroughly enjoy the Tika. Reason I went with building that one rifle for PRS style shooting is I wanted a thicker barrel, because it looked like a lot of the strings, you're basically you're really going to get that barrel hot. So I wanted a thicker barrel. I wanted it to be heavier, and especially the weight more up front, so it kind of balances right in front of the mag well. And we shall see. Top factory gun is a 6.5 Creedmoor. Still, in my opinion, the 6mm Creedmoor is making big waves. Yeah, and that's the reason why I went with that one. I noticed Ray was really enjoying the 6mm Creedmoor, and I had a chance to shoot it. Is there a huge difference? I didn't notice a huge difference, but there is a slight difference, and the slight difference may be something that, if you're going to build something, right? Now, I know the barrel will burn out faster and all that stuff, but it's like buying tires for a race car, right? You're going to have to buy tires, so why not? What's the worst long-range gun? A zip gun, Red Rider. It's probably going to be a Red Rider. Car game. Let's see. Me Barstow. +5. Worst duty station. Go. Oh, Barstow. I know where Barstow's at. Let's see. Yeah, Brian had said, Rick, if you get a custom action, you can just order a barrel without sending in your action and screw it on. I actually have set it up that way so that what Kenny's building, it's going to be a pretty easy barrel swap. And yeah, if I wanted to go to the 6mm arc or even that 223 AI, I'd have to get a bolt for that one, but it should be fairly simple to do. So that's pretty cool. But I think if you used, like, if I was to be smart about this, I would shoot the 6mm Creedmoor for competition, and I would actually order the 223 AI barrel and bolt, and then utilize that as my practice rounds. That way you could shoot the heck out of it. Let's see, after $1,500 down the rabbit hole, not including glass. Yeah, Texas built a bullet. Yeah, this is an expensive adventure. It's like when you go from shooting like IDPA or USPSA, I'm just using that as an example, and then all of a sudden you want a 3-gun. You want to shoot 3-gun. Now you got two more firearms you got to deal with. You got a whole different belt system, shotgun caddies, hell, 3-gun cart. Get one with good wheels, by the way, if you haven't seen that damn video. And yeah, you start getting in the rabbit hole because now you need an optic for your AR, so on and so forth, and all the other gadget crap that comes with it, depending on if you want to shoot open or whatever. It can get super expensive. Let's see. Just driving through Barstow gave me the heebie-jeebies. If you guys have never heard of Barstow or never been through Barstow, if it's the same Barstow I know in California, it is out in the middle of nowhere. The Coral Gull Valley forward operating base. +5 says is his. Just driving through. Let's see. Ramsey Country. Let's ask Ramsey Country a question. So, out of all the rifles you built, you only get one. So, like, favorite chassis, favorite action, favorite barrel, and favorite caliber. Maybe the rest of you guys can chime in. It'd be kind of cool to see what everybody's and favorite optic. Optic meaning scope manufacturer. That'd be kind of cool for everybody to know, because they might be on the fence thinking about what to buy, and all of a sudden you got 12 people that say Bighorn and so on and so forth, and that's pretty cool. I checked out the bolt gun today at the range. Nice, Dom. No, but I think I heard it on an Eric. Yep, that had only place I've seen a legit tumbleweed. Yeah, there's a lot of tumbleweeds out there. Smooth. Let's see. Have you guys have you seen 29 Palms? That is right there. Yeah, 45 auto. I've never shot a cowboy action, but I've seen them on TV. They look pretty cool, but I just can't see myself getting into cowboy action, just for the fact is I'm not a huge revolver fan, and basically trying to get all that stuff to shoot a competition would be tough, because I'm just not into that style of firearms anymore. Let's see. So Brian Mark says a AI 6.5 Creedmoor Night Force was 7 to 35. That'd be a good little shooting unit for sure. Let's see what else we got. Mojave, where the airplane storage is, and McDonnell Douglas and Boeing. Yeah, and it's hot as hell out there. What's up, TB? How you doing, senor? Yes, I was stationed at 29 Palm. Sucked bad. Nothing out there. 29 stumps really sucked. Yeah, I had some friends that were out there, and it's like, there's nothing. There is nothing out there. Yeah, Pistol Pete has a Daisy 881. Kmart Blue Light Special Scope, some pellets, and lots of pellets. Eric's calling. That's where the crayon eaters live. That's the one cool thing. It's basically the same thing between fire and police. You know, we'll shit talk those guys. They'll shit talk us, and it's always been fun. And it's it's the same as the military, depending on what service branch or what branch of the service you're in. There's always smack talking. One's always better than the other. Let's see. Carcade says my favorite isn't necessarily good. Really like shooting my old Type 56 SKS. Crappy iron sights, inaccurate cartridge over distance, only 10 rounds, but man, it is fun to shoot. See, and that's what it boils down to. Is my internet sucking? Let me know, because I know those guys are streaming a video in there, but I'm not going to be able to go, hey, let's see, 1 mile is a long shot for where you live. Yeah, I wanted to hear, let's see if Ramsey Country had, Ramsey Country shooting a 338 Lapua, 300 rum on Sunday. Man, you shoot a lot. I like that. You locked up for a second. How did you get Ray's Wi-Fi connection there? Man, you should see. I had like a big spool of shitty ass internet cable, and as the plane took off, like I opened the back hatch, put that cord on there. So right now there's a 3,000 mile string. So the in order to push all that internet all the way back to North Carolina, that's the reason why it's so bad, everybody. Let's see. Ramsey Country says a 6XC Bighorn TL3 Masterpiece Arms chassis with weighted kit, Vortex, 15 to 60 by 56, Golden Eagle, Sinclair bipod. Wow. There's some good information. LZ USA is in the house. Yeah, TB. Those would be tough, man. I would not do very good at that. Steve, did you rattle can it yet? Oh, I missed Steve's question here. What's up, Rick? Finished up my 6.5 Creedmoor Peak Attack with the Leupold Mark V HD 7 to 35. Working up some loads now. Nice. Try if you're gonna shoot 147 grain Hornady bullet. We've been using the Hodgdon H4350. Yes, and 41 grains is what I've been using. It's been a really consistent, accurate round. It's not a super hot load either. It's fairly slow to compare it to some people's, but it's nice. It's like right on a perfect node. Yours works. So that's cool, Steve. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm waiting for my buddy here. You guys might have seen that left-handed Tika. It was kind of like just a quick review of it, and we need to get him an optic. He's actually looking at getting a Borka tool set as well, so I got to help him with that. And then, yeah, man, we'll mount the scope up. Hell, man, we can meet Hidden Steel, California, and +5 go do some shooting one day. Actually, +5, it showed me his rifle that should be coming pretty soon. He's been waiting on it. Someone, I don't remember who the builder was. But it should be done like really soon. So him and Hitting Steel California are supposedly gonna meet up, do a little shooting, and that would be pretty cool. But he did show me a couple pictures of the rifle, and it was nice looking. Is in 308. Oh, Steve's been using the 142 Sierra Match Kings. Nice. Nice. That's a good bullet as well. TB, are you switching over to 6mm anytime soon? I am actually. The rifle that's coming is going to be a 6mm Creedmoor. So that'll be coming. I don't know how soon because I don't have an action that showed up yet, but that's not on the rifle builder's problem because we already paid for it. It's just they haven't sent the damn thing yet, so can't do much about it. And he basically copies me on all the emails trying to get them, and he's actually talked to them face to face, and their customer service is horrible. So that'll be something that bites somebody in the butt later. Let's see. Irons at 800 yards, Eric says. Boy, when they gave us knuckle draggers, good stuff. We just tore it up. Seriously, thank you, brothers, for your service. We are all one big green family. Yeah, very true, Sergeant Devil Dog. At the end of the day, you guys all got each other's back, which puts you on the same team, which is awesome. Now, when you're at the bar and you're shit talking, that's where things change. That's where the fun and games get to come into play. Hopefully, Curtis gets her shit together and your action out to you. Yeah, I hope so. I got some other pictures from Kenny. If you guys aren't familiar with Kenny, it's Eagle Eye Precision or Eagle Eye Shooting on YouTube. And it's pretty awesome. It's got some good stuff. Here's actually a dope card that he's working on. And I think the picture's small enough where it won't mess up his like patents and stuff. But you can see that's a dope card. So he's working on stuff like that. He's always working on stuff, which is really cool, trying to make things better. And he actually worked on a +2 cartridge thing. I'll keep it back here because I know he's maybe working on patent stuff or whatever the case is. But so basically the +2 is basically just 2 rounds on the side of your chassis. So in case you have a problem, and if you're shooting a stage of 10 and all of a sudden you have a mag issue and you eject one and now you're like, shit, now I only got 9, you can just grab one from your chassis. It's kind of like a match saver for a shotgun. Marines always win the bar fights. They function at sober levels while completely drunk. It's impressive. See, being close to Pendleton, I've seen many drunk Marines. And then the bar, there's a bar here, there's a country bar here in town, and all the great men and women of the Marines from Pendleton would come in and have some fun. Let's see. Ramsey says he shoots the 140s. You should end up between 41.5 and 42.2. H4350. Every rifle is different, but everyone I know is in that range with 140s, 142s. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is like load data, right? So I had found something that was working really well, printing really tight groups at 100, doing well at like 300. And I didn't keep going down the rabbit hole. Every round that's ever been shot out of that Tika is 147 Hornady ELD match. So it's been nothing but that bullet. And when I go places and I can't find the 147s, Ray's like, you're not even going to notice a difference until you get out past, 700-800 yards. And I'm like, I know, but I might as well just wait till the ammo shows up so I can just make everything. And this is actually a good reason why, because if I would have bought other stuff, would have reloaded, I wouldn't be shooting the 147s at this match, where I think we have to shoot out to 12 or 1500 yards. So when you're going to make ammo, I might as well make it so that it can go long distance, and the little extra weight may help, keep from bucking the wind a little better. What's up, Angel? How you doing? Had a chance to meet Angel out in Florida. That was nice. Let's see. Absolutely, the Marines at Saints or Fort Sill back in the day proved it. Blood is in our alcohol streams. The one cool thing, because there's a large casino just down the street, and they do a lot of balls for the military. Marine balls, I guess, is what it is. And it is so cool watching all the guys in their dress uniforms, their Class A's, and with all their medals and stuff. It's pretty badass. And then their significant others are all decked out in pretty dresses and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. Do you ever utilize the ladder test when working up a load? Syntax, kind of a modified one. And I'll probably load up 5-8 rounds, depends on what I'm trying to do, and kind of try to find that happy medium where I'm not getting like a, in between that node per se. And like Ray knows a lot more than I do, and I just learned a little bit from him. So, but you're kind of seeing the differences as we go, and looking for basically not so much horizontal, but if you're seeing like vertical stringing where you're not getting, your groups, then that's some work on something a little bit until you're getting basically, maybe you're bucking the wind, so you're getting horizontal stringing, but everything's basically horizontal. It's not all over the place like that. And that's kind of just how we do it. And yeah, we do use a lab radar and kind of just seeing what we're getting, and we're really getting very, very small standard deviation because of the scale that we use that's raised, and so that helps a lot. But for the most part, I mean, we've done ladder testing in the past, but we already kind of knew where we wanted to start, and then trying to figure out where we were going to end, and we didn't have to mess with much because that magic recipe number was already in existence. And I think the X-ring was really close to that 41. So we kind of just tweaked with a little bit of like 41-ish to, like, I think we went in 2.2 grain increments and came up with, well, actually the 41 shooting damn good. I'll leave it at that. It's easy to remember, easy to do, and it shoots great at that one. I don't know if that's just a Tika or what, but actually we loaded Sam's Remington. Mine, we're both using 41. He gets a little more speed out of his barrel for some reason, I believe, or maybe it's the opposite. One of us did. There was a little bit of difference. I think it was the same length barrel, but one of us had a little bit faster feet per second. Let's see. Yes, we do. I amaze my wife when we out and I can find a beer. Military guys have alcohol radar. Yes, they do. I would agree with that. Dry town. There are liquor stores everywhere now. The Navy is the true barroom brawlers. Barroom brawlers. Barroom brawlers. Hell, I can't even read anymore. Let's see. Do you have a single stage reloader? Yes, John. I have a. Which one do I have? Shit. I have a bad memory is what I have. I know it's green. It's not an RCBS. It is the shit. Who makes the better dyes? Like competition dyes. Who the heck is it? Brain's not working. Brain's not working. Dude, are you back? Yeah, Mario, I'm back. I've been here for 10 days already. Let's see. Let me see if it's been 10 days. I got here on June 23rd. June 23rd. I fly home the 6th. So I still got a few days left. Reading, yes, thank you so much. It is Reading. Thanks, Skull. Thanks, Sarge. Let's see. Yeah, so I got a few more days. I got a few more days left. Yeah, Dylan is blue, better known as Blue Kool-Aid. Dylan's good for like making mass quantities of stuff, especially pistol rounds, 55 grain 223 stuff, but not precision stuff. In my opinion, I would never load out of a progressive press for, basically accuracy. Unless you want accuracy by volume, then oh, look at all these Readings. Man, you guys are all on it. You guys must have had plenty of coffee today. You guys are John Parsons, he's Reading. Him Scrubs got Reading. Yep, Syntex got Reading. Ramsey's got Reading. Skull's got Reading, kind of. John Townley, what's up? Reading. Man, you guys are good. See? If I had your guys' memory, I would be unstoppable. Too many aluminum cans of Coke and Pepsi back in the day. I think I'm gonna have problems remembering stuff coming up soon. Reading is green. Yep. Let's see. Holy shit! It's 3:52 a.m. Damn, Gigabytes. What's up? Back to Night Owl. Have a good night. That Mark 7 they just released is like buying a car. How much? What's the price on that thing? We were actually talking about some. We were talking about some other the Mark 4. Myself and +5. Man, I tell you what, optics are expensive. Just virtualize ones and zeros for a living. $10,000? Holy crap. Damn. Now, if you were shocked by that price, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. That's got to be prices where Eric's at right now. That's way too much. He was talking about the Mark 7. Oh, the Mark 7 press. Okay. See? You guys got to keep me in track here. No reloading needed. Nice, Pistol Pete. I tell you what, there's some badass pellet guns out there. Especially the pneumatic tank ones. Those things are amazing. Big calibers, too. You can seriously hunt some stuff with them. It's crazy. I got ones with suppressors, which I believe, depending on, well, anywhere but California, I would assume. Since it's a suppressor, but it's not on a firearm, it's not considered a suppressor per se. I think I'd watched a video by Demolition Ranch. Maybe you guys can tell me if that's true or not. It might be per state. I'm not sure, but because there was a suppressor, but it was built in, but it wasn't on a firearm. It wasn't classified as a firearm. You could actually have it, and that's pretty damn awesome. So I discovered suppressors on air guns are legal. Yeah, see, we were just talking about that. Well, which is pretty cool because Some of those ones, like the one I have, is a like a barrel break style pellet gun. Pretty nice. It's in 177 caliber, so it's it's small, but it's one of them I have is pretty damn quiet. But then one of them I have is louder than hell. It sounds louder than if you were just to shoot a 22, which if you're trying to call it an oil filter. Yeah. Yeah, the March scope's supposed to be really nice overall. Here's I guess I can show this. This is a company that I think Plus 5 is working on. Hopefully I can show this. Maybe I'll wait. So Plus 5, text me yes or no if I can show them your cool company sticker. I don't want to get you in trouble, or maybe you're not ready to like really let it out there yet, or any of that kind of stuff. So I will give you the option of a yes or a no. Gagabyte's gonna stick around for a little bit. Just stuck some matchsticks in my in my eyes. There you go. That'll work. Better than toothpicks. The toothpicks usually go through, and that's bad. Hang on. Let me grab me my Fram suppressor. Let's see. Watch President Trump give speech at Mount Rushmore. Yeah, Melina is hot. I have to agree. He's looking good. He's looking good. Look at that. 3 beautiful flags behind him. He's got a red, white, and blue. He's got a nice suit on, nice tie. He's got his little pin. Armament Nax says a good AR trigger. Try Rise Armament Rav 140. Well, at least it's finally dark there, it looks like. Might be able to actually get those fireworks rocking and rolling pretty soon. Man, I tell you what, they bitched and complained because Trump wanted to go to Rushmore, right? Mount Rushmore, and they complain about all this white Nazi bullshit, and then they show videos of Hillary, they show videos of Bernie, they show Obama, so that poor guy cannot do anything right. He could solve world peace. He could solve cancer. He could get rid of the coronavirus. He could get rid of all the all the welfare and everything else, and he'd still be just still the evilest person ever, according to one side. It's a damn shame they don't just kind of, give him what he gets when, he gets on Twitter and says stupid stuff. But like, if you're doing a good job, they should be saying, hey, you're doing a good job. But they're not. Darn, guess we are always a few years behind here. Yeah, TV. Yeah, that's a very well said statement right there. Let's see. Just fall asleep and block Rick like I do. Yeah, Eric. Someone tell Ray to ask the government for a rocket launcher permit for a YouTube video. Yeah, there you go. That'd be fun. Let's see, Trump's new press secretary. The deep state. Yep. If Trump could walk on water, the left would say he couldn't swim. Yeah, exactly. Dude can't take a shit without being on the front page. I know. It does not matter what good things he does. Yeah. Now, I know he does stupid tweets. Now, don't get me wrong, but he has the ability to communicate with everybody and not have to get stuff filtered through basically our Clinton News Network and our MSNBC and all the other crap. I think they should fire all news channels, and then you just report of what happened, not your opinion. We could give two shits about your opinion. Just play the video, let us decide, tell us what happened, and without being biased. Like, just do what is called news, not opinion. It doesn't say Channel 7 opinion or Channel 9 opinion or CNN opinion. It's supposed to say news. Just give us the facts. Yeah, we'll never give him an attaboy, Ramsey Country says. I think he just trolls them and amuses himself personally. What's up, John? Let's see, we need to just rid ourselves of the ones we don't like Trump. Yeah, they're working on it. That's all I can say on that one. They've told so many half-truths about him that is a boy who cried wolf situation at this point. Yeah, Carcane, it's funny. I think we are in a big, yeah. Yep. Go watch those videos, man. I'm telling you. The chat that says, have you taken the red pill? Go look in the description and watch that series. And then go find 5 before you go to 6, because they ripped that one out of there and they deleted it because it's got some really crazy shit on it. Ray loves his Fixes 6. No, he doesn't. He had reviewed one, I think 2 years ago or whatever, and Fix-It Sticks took that video, turned it into a commercial, and made old X-Ring semi-famous. The problem is he actually would much rather have his Borka toolset. I signed up for a new social media called Parler. I've heard of Parler. It isn't bullshit censored. It is FCC and Supreme Court guidelines. Kind of like they're all supposed to be. That's pretty cool, Eric. Tell me how that goes. I know some people are switching over to that Parler. If it's the same thing I'm thinking of, sounds the same. Well, it's about to come to a head accounting. According to the stuff you had us watch. Yeah, see Chris Smith. So, hold on, I'm going to cough real quick. So at the end of the video, at the end of those episodes, right? It sounds like Chris Smith had watched it. It talks about all the stuff that is going to be taking place very soon. And what's funny is, no, funny is not the right word. What's crazy is that shit is going on not on TV right now, at least on Fox, but they're talking about that lady, Epstein's. So anyways, that shit's going down. As long as she doesn't kill herself, and as long as they protect her, there is going to be some massive shit going down, and it is gonna seriously drain the swamps. It's going to be a big plug getting pulled on this one. There is going to be a lot of rich, powerful men and women that are going to go there. There has to be so many people trying to figure out how to take that lady out right now. It is going to be amazing. If she survives, which I'm surprised, I have never even checked, but I bet you Vegas, if Vegas was smart, they would put odds on this shit that she's going to get Clintoned. And they need to make sure to protect this lady. They need to protect her with all, like, if for some godforsaken reason she commits suicide, if you cannot believe it now, there's some powerful men that are freaking the hell out that she's alive and that she has all the information, and she's basically going down for the same stuff. So she's going to sing like a she's going to sing like a songbird to at least lighten her sentence, and she's going to take everybody down with her, I would assume. And if she doesn't, it's because there's some other stuff that had happened, but be on the lookout for that. But that video, that series, man, especially 5, that you guys, unless you look for number 5, you are going to go, holy shit. And the reason why it keeps getting pulled down is there is a lot of Clinton stuff on there, and it is not good. especially for them. So be on the lookout for that. But it's starting to take effect, which is cool. So you're seeing the system come back around. So Chris Smith, I really like your comment. It's left and right. The hidden hands. Yeah. They're changing the name of so many things. I don't know what to call it. Yep. If you change it enough, you'll confuse them all. Let's see. Let me get back. The red pill videos I watched, and it seemed to turn into a creepy pedophile thing. Yes, DW, it is unfortunately really bad. The short story of it is they basically get you drunk, get you drugged, whatever, and you're doing these horrific things. These people are doing it for power and for the thought of being able to look young. So there's a lot of things I can't say about it. I mean, I could say it, but I'm not going to say it. And it has to do with children, and it's horrific. But at the end of the day, they hold a book of all these people that attended this thing, and this is basically your card to never leave, to never be able to say anything, to never be able to do anything, or to go against this group or organization, or you can call them like Illuminati or whatever you want to call them, but this is the way that you basically have insurance on all these people. Well, basically Epstein, if you'd seen that video before he passed away, they had that book, right? And all the players that had visited the islands and all that stuff, and Pizzagate and all that other crap, and the stuff that like Obama had sent in emails, and basically everything was code. Like a boy meant this and a girl meant that, and all had to do with like pizzas and different like food group kind of stuff. It's sick, but if you almost have to watch it in order to understand what the hell's been going on for a long, long time, and why it's so deep seated, and why they are willing to kill people and all that stuff. Black sheep like my Clinton, because their life's on the line. If all that shit gets out, it is going to be awesome for us as Americans to basically drain the swamp, or at least to get rid, basically take an ocean to a pond, and it'll be a huge thing. And you're going to see just indictment after indictment after indictment after indictment. It's going to be nuts. She's dead walking. Yes, she is. I don't feel bad for her because she did evil stuff and horrific stuff. But I feel bad for her in the sense that she's like #1 hit. That would be my guess. Like anybody that's on that book list, anybody that visited those islands, is right now on the phone with the other people that visited that island, trying to figure out how to stop all that. This is going to be a fun little adventure to watch unfold for sure. Yeah, Damas, it's very dirty. The rich people's way. It's not even fathomable watching this stuff. Like you're just like, there's no way. Like there's no way people do this. And you know what? Sure as shit, they are. Yeah, Eric says I'll be Clinton. I could. The good thing is I'm not like a huge channel, and this video will never go viral. And but yeah, if I was like, well, look at some of the big people, they're talking about it. But yeah, I would be careful. Trump was Epstein's pal. He could be, and he might have been. But did he go to the islands? I know that they had said that Trump's name was on the list, but I had also heard that actually it was not Trump. It was the Clintons, and Bill Clinton had visited quite a few times. I don't remember the number. I think it was 7 or 17 times. And there's some other stuff. Here I go talking about this damn stuff. I'm trying to keep it where I'm not talking about it, but giving you the option to go look for it and watch it yourself. So for those of you that don't want to listen to this, I apologize. Christmas right on the money on that. See, now he's going to go get Clinton. Just kidding. But yeah, there's a lot of that in there, or some of that. Cannabis is a damn word you need to use for them, all because it's truly is. Yeah, that's true. TV. The wonder if they're hire MF or Jones for horrible bosses. See, now, Eric, if you're talking about Alex Jones, I would assume. Is that who you're talking about? What's kind of crazy, so Alex Jones, I used to watch his podcast quite a bit, and he was very, like, energetic and, like, super, like, over the top. And but at the end of the day, I would say a good majority of the crazy shit he has said, and he was talking about this 3 years ago at least, about this whole island thing and all this stuff. And this is about the time they censored him or took him off. I know he's still got platforms in certain spots and stuff, but he's been pretty, I wouldn't say everything, of course. No one, people get information and maybe screw it up a little bit, but he's been really pretty good on a lot of his stuff as far as correctness. Now Eric's getting Clinton. Yeah, we're all going to get Clinton. Yeah, Adamas is talking about the CEOs. Like, look up how many CEOs basically retired, right? So you're a CEO for a huge organization, and you're making great money, right? I mean, probably millions of dollars. And all these people, I mean, tons of them left all these like big company corporations. Like, why is that? Why is that? Probably because we know, what's up, Wheeled and Well Armed? The cold Civil War would become hot. Yeah, that's good, true. Let's see. The rabbit hole runs deep, Rick. We only see what we are allowed to see. Just imagine what we don't know. Yeah, you ain't lying. You are not lying. I think a lot of it would just be over the top, and we couldn't even fathom some of it. It's all linked to the reptoids. See, like, I've heard of like these lizard, like, as soon as you say lizard people, like, my brain says that's just fucking retarded. Like, sorry to cuss, sorry to say the R word, but like my brain won't fathom that. Now there could be little reptile flatlander, whatever the heck it is. I've never even looked into it, but like my brain will not even let me go in that direction. As soon as I hear like the lizard man and stuff like that, and who knows, it could be right? But I just, like, my brain won't let me even go that direction. Like, it just says nope. He just said lizard and man at the same time. Like, that's a National Enquirer kind of like cover story. Like, man has lizard baby or something. Like, it just doesn't work. So if you're into that, I apologize, but I'm just being honest. My brain, once you say like lizard people or lizard man, like, it just doesn't work. It like fuses or something, and it just like short circuits, and then my ears don't even work after that. Trump has where'd that go? Trump has been a big figure for a long time, and he's never been a racist, but now he's president, he's racist. Yeah, I gotta agree. There's so much stuff that people take. If you see somebody, say you see a video, you don't know what people are saying, you can interpret something to either be one way or the other, right? And kind of goes for this guy. This guy could be, he could be talking to a person of color or whatever, and people can assume whatever with body gestures and depending on how you talk, right? Like, what is it? Depending on how crazy you are when you're talking, moving your hands and stuff can portray like maybe anger, or it can portray like aggressiveness towards somebody. It's just, and the person doesn't even know what's going on. He can be like, I totally love your mom, and how's your family been? And he's just a person like that per se. So it's I think he gets bum rap for a lot of stuff. He does some stupid shit though. He's not perfect, and I'm not very excited about him when it comes to our Second Amendment stuff because. Hold on, I gotta take this. Get to the chopper. All right, so I apologize for that, but work is work. Got to do it. It's a 24-hour gig around here, so got to take the good with the bad, my friends. I actually have an issue that I have to work on right now, which is a pretty serious issue, or it can be. So with that said, I'm going to have to end this and get back to work. And you know what? I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys are we're all impacted by the COVID. I've actually got some COVID shit I got to deal with right now. But with that said, stay safe. Stay away from everybody. Don't wear a mask when you don't need to wear one. If you got to go to the store and they make you wear a mask, go wear the stupid thing, get your crap, get out of there and take the mask off. So be safe, wash your hands, all that fun stuff. I always appreciate you guys showing up. And with that said, back to work time. So you guys take care. Thanks again for showing up. I had a lot of fun. Appreciate it. Oh, and happy 4th of July. Thanks, Rams Country. You guys take care. Have a fun, safe weekend.